Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee. Today, Nissan Stadium as these two teams square off for a chance to be the champion of the Music City Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USC's offense takes the field to start this game off. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for it.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game.
And throws off the RPO. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
Using his legs, it's Sanders. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. They'll move the tight end. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in is this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
So Florida's offense will have its first possession of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's Lagway. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. The Gators decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got the quick completion. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Lemon. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Offensively, you want to run that counter, right, to try to take advantage of hyperactive defenses, but just poor execution. Not a good job of understanding where I need to go when I bounce that thing backside, and it bounced outside. You want to take that thing inside, so the offense needs to operate a little bit better and maybe not run as much counter because the defense got in there pretty quick.
And the Trojans really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Unloads it left. Got him downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Back to pass. He'll throw it. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
This drive will open from the 15. A quick pass to the left. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. The Gators can really attack on this 2nd and short. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. To the air, it's Lagway. Avoids pressure. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. I'm sure you guys saw this. One of the top running backs in the country, five-star guy, gave a verbal commitment last week. What's the expectation for him as soon as he hits campus?
I mean, you don't get 5 stars very often. And you get 5 stars for a reason, because you are a dude. He is a man-child. They want to get him in the door now. They wish they could already have him signed, but the excitement is going to really build for this young man.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Lane. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Trojans come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayava. He's got him.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? Caught near the sticks. It's Crockett. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Trojans are on the move. Power football with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And they've converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but a 3rd and long is a different animal. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to bull his way in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, he gets another chance. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they come to the line, they've moved it, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Trying to punch it in.
offense. They have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up.
Turning it on! Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators!
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and go, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. You want to see quick strike ability? It was epitomized there. 2 plays, 80 yards, touchdown on the board. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the grab, and this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll try it over the left side. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Florida! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. They've got the screen set up.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D-linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Got his man. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. catch in the middle. It's Sanders. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Zings it complete to the right.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
Quarterback may change this route. On third down, going up top. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. The Trojans will try to pick it up on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. And the Trojans will line it up on first and 10. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab, it's Sanders. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the first half. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sanders. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Quick completion on the out route. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And in the final seconds of the first half, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, we figured we might get a Music City Bowl that would have social media buzzing, and through 2 quarters of football, indeed, that's the case. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Music City Bowl.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they're trailing on the scoreboard right now, but they are very much in the mix to finish this season with a bowl win.
Yeah, and I think you look at bowl games, sometimes there's a little bit of rust in the first half, and that's what you talk about at halftime. Now, we get the ball, we're down. Let's go make a statement to start this second half.
There he goes. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact.
He can throw it, he can buy time, he can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The sure hands, it's Sturdivant. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Gators line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. On his way back to the 20. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. They'll leave it with him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
To the ground with the back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I like the quarterback making the decision quickly. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to throw the football off the RPO and just let my back get some positive yards. You're getting 5+ yards. That is a great job by the offense. Continue to stick with that.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, going to the air. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the third. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
We talk a lot about this at quarterback, right? Hard focus downfield, soft focus around. He wanted to throw that downfield. He just felt the pressure. He knew he had to get out of danger. He was able to do that, use his speed, go get north up the field for a first down. Well done.
Finds his big tight end. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again. Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Man, oh man, what a day. His third touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything, and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
27-14. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. The inside handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. Here's the pressure. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Gators send out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. fields the punt, wants to make a play. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Lemon. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
On the run, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Quickly complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Trojans are marching down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. Takes it all the way down to the floor after making the grab, and they're set up. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Abrams. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grabbed in the middle, it's Jackson. Gets enough for the 1st down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Caught behind the line. It's Sturdivant. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this.
Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another.
Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Escaping. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to be aggressive. They tried. They failed again. This game is all but over.
Intercepted. That total goes to 16.
Well, the defense isn't quitting. They're obviously down big here in the fourth quarter with just a little bit of time left. Obviously, it'll take a Herculean effort to come back, but could that interception be the spark that ignites this team?
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Great play by the cornerback. In this offense, they're just trying to get this receiver the ball quickly to see if he can make something happen. But that cornerback was draped all over him. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He lofts one down the sideline. Snags it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down this passing attack. They knew they had some matchups they were going to have to win one-on-one. They've been able to do that, and as a result, they haven't allowed 200 passing yards in this game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Quickly gets back on top of it and prevents a turnover. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Gators. Lining up to add another.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it, put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. Guys, the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on them.
The handoff keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Mayava. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That pass not close as he got twirled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Let's it fly. It's complete. How about the Zimdish Jr. put on that ball to pick up the first down? He just keeps piling up numbers with completion after completion in this standout performance.
And I think some people
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
And they swarm him under. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Trojans are on the move. Might be calling a hot route. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Moves away as he feels pressure. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. And the Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving it.
Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Escapes trouble. He's going to run it. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Gators want to move quickly.
And this QB, man, how about it? It's a pass play. He's dropping back to pass. He realizes it's man-to-man, and as they start to chase their guys down the field, well, nobody's got me, and I can just take off, and I've got speed. He chews up ground so easy, so frustrating for a defense to have to deal with a guy like this.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here he goes breaking the pocket.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
They convert the 4th down, but back to the line with no time to waste. Looking downfield on 1st down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
He got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida!
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Trojans will try to run out the clock in this final minute. Bring in the heat. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. The Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna run it. It's Jordan. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. And he's brought down after the pick, and time has expired here in the fourth. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
Yeah, it's amazing how much offense has been just boomed